could get a note-taking AI that keeps you organized.
That's
plan out your calendar. I look at AI as like just a whole world out there with a bunch of tools, and you just gotta go find out the ones that work best for you, your business, and your business model. Master it. You just got like a
got some new things, and nobody didn't believe me when I said crypto NFT Web3 was our new wave. Look at me now, look at me now.
Hey man, welcome to On the Blockchain podcast, where we're not selling you nothing, we're selling itself.
You know I got it in my bag, got it in my bag. Blockchain.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Right back at you on the Blockchain Podcast Show. Extra special guest. You know what I mean? We got Ikonic in the building. I got Andrew. What's the word, brother?
Hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, man, we out here in Jersey, you know what I'm saying, to be exact. NYC, should I say tri-state area? You know what I mean? What up, brother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Just had that successful launch, bringing something new to them, so definitely excited to share it and bring it to the people.
That's right. Hold on. Don't tell them. I'm gonna let them know. I got Andrew, co-founder of Ikonic Distro. Man, he's a trailblazer, you know what I'm saying, to say the least, you know what I mean, in the music distribution industry. With a passion for empowering artists and labels, Andrew has spearheaded initiatives that redefine how music reaches global audiences. His insight into the evolving landscape of music distribution have made him a sought-after voice in the industry, and that's a fact. What up, bro?
Hey, I'm good, man.
Man. Blessed, highly favored always. So what started you on this venture, man?
Man, this just like every other story, it might sound like something that just poof and popped up out of nowhere, but everything that's good needs to be built over time. So this something that started a long time ago that was motivated by just wanting to see something different. You know what I'm saying? We come from the generation that we kind of don't take traditional for an answer. We know how to pave our own ways. We go look for our own direction. It gets to a point in this industry where you feel like you hit a ceiling, and somebody got to take you to the next level. But we're not type of people that just wait for somebody to come make something happen for you. So that's what motivated the whole thing, that brought this whole new innovative ways of, just entertainment overall. I don't even like calling it just distribution because it's deeper than that. We got the tech involved. We're in the tech era now, so we got to pay that some respect.
Of course. Come on, we in the era where AI is evolving rapidly. You know what I mean? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, AI, I look at it like just like any good thing that comes, it scares people, right? Because it's new. I know when all the social media was coming out, our parents like, no, go in the house, do this, do that, go outside. But now you got people $100 million up, just from being a content creator is a new thing now. When the new, so it's
from some cryptocurrency.
So it's kind of the same thing. Any new thing that come, people gonna be scared. They're gonna be opposed to it. But once you get used to it and learn how to utilize it, and of course, put some type of regulations where you can't use it for for the bad.
Need the governance,
a little bit of governance on it and just tweak it a little bit. And I feel like it could be a great thing. Make life easier for everybody.
That's it, man. Yeah, I know. Damn near everybody to some extent using AI tools. You know what I'm saying? In a personal life or their business life.
I feel like you'd be crazy not to.
Facts. You want to work harder?
What's the point? It's like you wanna fly, you want to drive, you want to walk, or you want to take a car. I think when it comes to the topic of AI, it's very broad. People look at AI and they start thinking about iRobot. They start thinking about these new, they're going to start jumping out, taking over human beings. But it goes as simple as ChatGPT, helping you with better grammar and just, having to be able to put your idea on paper and have more resources or more, something that could go and expand on that idea for you.
Exactly. Amplify it.
So it's all about perspective, and I feel like if you take the right perspective towards AI, you can learn how to use it to empower anything that you're doing.
Facts.
rather than just like, oh my God, it's gonna come take over the world. Like,
Oh yeah, man, come on,
you know, not at least not yet.
Yeah, no, not at all, not at all.
Not
Like,
at all.
but like, you know what I mean? Let's let these guys and girls at home know, like, you know, exactly what Ikonic does.
Iconic. You know, we in a very, very special space, I would say, because I consider ourselves an entertainment tech. You know, we're an entertainment tech company where it's an entertainment solution backed by a lot of different technology that allows us to be able to, you know, bring a new space into the music business where it allows you to connect more with your audience on an independent level, you know, bringing back control. You know, then when it comes to the support, you know, I feel like support is something that you can't gatekeep support, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? You can't gatekeep support.
And you can't get good support just anywhere.
And you can't get support just anywhere, you know. So becoming that platform that gives you that marketing support, gives you that experience, you know, that you wouldn't get unless you are like a priority artist at a label, you know, bringing where we can meet you where you're at. You know, you're just starting off and you just need to get some publications here. Here's some block facts. You know, here's some, you know, PR run. Here's some, even just like an advice of how to get your stuff moving, you know. So we got different phases that we're doing, but eventually we want to have, you know, that ecosystem where you can go and you could go find out these legit sources to get your stuff out there, because from my experience, a lot of artists end up wasting a lot of money on a lot of illegitimate sources.
You know, money, time, and energy. And
everybody wants your content, everybody wants your creation, but nobody want to help you, you know, even on the funding aspect, because we provide that as well. You know, we give away funding, but if you got funding with no support, you just creating disaster. That's kind of how the last generation of creators, it's like the housing market. You know, you
planning
just
to fail.
Planning to fail. I'm giving you all this money with no backing, no artist development, you know, no marketing resources, or at least like, you know, giving you that engine behind you. You know, they just kind of give you the money and just go fuck it all.
Yeah, man.
Not owing you forever.
Man, no financial literacy, no financial,
nothing.
I mean, management, none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, so, we invested into you. It's a partnership. We fund you. You know, we also get behind you and market you. You know, we want you to succeed. You know, because now you're art independent. You know, and we want music to be something that you could do and actually make a living off of. Not every artist have to be struggling or any of that stuff.
Exactly.
You know? So it's just that direction, man. So that's what really makes us different. We don't just come out here and just say, hey, you know, give us. Now we're empowering you as well.
Yeah,
you know?
That's what I was gonna say. Y'all empowering the people, the creatives, because, you know, it's not about just being like a struggling artist. You know what I mean? It's about being a thriving artist. You know what I mean? And about empowering yourself. You know what I mean? To be in a boss position where you can give splits and you know, give out royalties, you know what I'm saying? Do the, you know, just technology, you know what I mean? Web3, NFTs, whatever it might be, digital assets. So, like, you gotta, we wasn't even having these conversations before. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, this is all like, you know what I mean? Brand new, fresh. You know what I'm saying, to the plate, you know what I mean? But we got to eat it up as much as we can, you know what I'm saying? Dive in, do our education, you know what I mean? Because I was going to ask you, like how can emerging artists, like, leverage data analytics to optimize, like, their marketing and distribution efforts, like, using this technology and shit?
I mean, like, I always say something to know where, you know, you got to know where you want to go.
Facts.
All the time. Right? That's how I look at analytics. Analytics is like a GPS. You could kind of look at it, you know, or else you just kind of driving anywhere. You don't know, you know, where the road is spinning at. You don't know. You don't have no direction or
driving
nothing.
blind.
So you're driving blind, you know. So I suggest, like, you know, a way to use analytics is a way to know how to drive your audience where people want you at. You know, this is an industry where it's fan at a time, it's audience by audience. So you see that you big over here in these places. You know, I'm big on marketing, so now, you know, it's not about having marketing dollars, it's about putting them to work and making it, you know, maximize and monetize on them as much as possible. And without analytics or paying attention to your analytics, where your fan base is at, you know, you could be over there charting in Nigeria somewhere and you don't even know. You know, your song could be big and in the Middle East somewhere, you don't even know.
You're not even targeting markets that you live in.
Exactly, because it's multiple layers of marketing, but it all starts with that data. Without that data, you just kind of just...
Sheesh.
You just out here blowing money, wasting money. You know, that's how you could put your marketing dollars, you know, to go a long way for you by just knowing where your audience is at. You know, paying attention to your analytics. And I mean, like, you gotta be obsessed with your numbers, man.
That's a fact.
You know, you gotta stay on top of it. You gotta be on top of it so much that something change, you notice instantly. Like, what's that climbing up over there? You know, who's that market? To the point where you start noticing, like, when you do something different, you start noticing how it takes your algorithm. You know, and when you got that type of attention and focus on your business, oh no, you're already 10 steps ahead of any other artist that's just out here just dropping songs.
That's it, man. The artist got to know. It ain't just about the music, you know what I mean? Y'all see where we at. We in the lab, we in the studio, you know what I mean? Cooking up, homies in there, but, you know, it's about this business too, you know what I mean? Like, it was a rule, 90% business, 10% music, you know what I mean? People forgot that, so let's get back to the music. Let's get back to the business, you know what I'm saying? Add it to the music, and then just, you know, somehow, some way involve the technology, because, like, right now, we just at the forefront of it, you dig? So, like, moving forward, what you think is gonna come about, or we gonna be seeing in the next, like, even 5 years right now, the impact AI got and all this technology, because these AI tools is crazy right now. Like, you could really dive in and analyze any aspect of your business or your career like you want to.
Absolutely. I feel like I said, you know, it's all about perspectives and finding different ways to utilize things to make it easier on yourself. I know me, generally, if I'm an artist right now, you know, you got AI making music.
Facts.
You know, like, ghostwriting, all of that disappears.
Getting nominated for Grammys and shit too.
Getting nominated for Grammys for something that AI wrote you. I mean, look, it just sounds like you just gotta be smart and work harder. I'm smarter, not harder. You know, so as far as future, I would say, like, you know, Web3, you know, we need to start paying more attention to that. You know, AI, just finding ways that it could help you from helping you with the music aspect of it. Now you could even get certain. You got a writer squad. You know, hey, you could get creative. Man. That's a good thing about technology.
Hold on, I ain't gonna cut you off. Let me go. Like, man, I remember I'm saying it like it was a while ago. I remember the days right before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like 2019, where motherfuckers getting together in the studio like this, writers group. You know what I mean? Everybody coming, putting their input, like, you know what I mean, putting ideas together. You know what I mean? Now. Man, listen, it's obsolete now. Like,
nah, it is. And to be honest, you know, I always say, because I was going to take jobs. Nah, you could use it to, you know, maximize on. It's a content world. You know, it's a content world. You know, nobody's going out here doing everything directly from beginning to the end and scratch anymore. And if you're doing that, you're going to be behind. So what I would say is find a way to use AI to kind of push anything you got going on. With AI, you your own graphic designer now.
You know
with
what I mean?
AI, you your own content writer now.
That's right.
With AI, you know, you could go find information that you probably didn't even know how to go find before. You know, so I don't think it's something negative. I just think it's just like anything else. If you want to use it to go do some negative stuff with it, then that's on you. But that's pointless to me when there's so many amazing things, you know.
Utilize it for the good. Like,
utilize it for the good.
Yeah, man.
It has a lot of benefits. It has a lot of benefits.
Make it very efficient. Make a lot of things very efficient.
You could get a note-taking AI that keeps you organized.
That's
you know, plan out your calendar. You know, I look at AI as like just a whole world out there with a bunch of tools, and you just gotta go find out the ones that work best for you, your business, and your business model. Master it. You just got like another team. You know how I don't got no team. Hey man, you better start off with an AI team.
Real. That's the tool shed right there, in other words.
Start off with an AI tool. You know, that's like, you need manpower, you know, what you need it for, to cut down on production, right? Production time, right? So use it for that. I could sit here and spit a billion different ways that that AI could help you. You know, just got broaden your mind up a little bit when it comes to AI.
Your mindset.
Yeah, your mindset. It's a lot of different types of AI. It's not just you know the big stuff. You know, it's as simple as a note taking AI. It's as simple as you know something that you just jot your ideas and you put in this AI app. You know, every time I get bored, I just go. Just some randoms. I just type it in like, hey, AI this. And something always pop up.
Come up. Yeah. But you're a screenwriter. Yeah, I mean, you don't even got to write the whole movie no more. Exactly. You had a lot of people got books and movies in mind, like for years, most of their life talking about it. Like now you could really be about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gonna take a lot of jobs, but it's gonna create a lot of other opportunities too.
A lot of different lanes, a lot of opportunities.
You can write an ebook. Well, how long ago it took to write an ebook before? Probably like a whole month plus. Now. You know, if you dedicate it. If not, it could take a whole year to write a book. You can write a book in one night if you know how to use your prompts. Come on, man.
I mean, that's gonna be the hardest part. Like you know what I'm saying? Get your prompts correct. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. You know, be a prompt queen. You become a prompt king is taking over the world. So I think it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, that's why I feel like with stuff like that, the people who have that mind state towards it first will always come up on top. So just don't get left behind, man.
That's we tell them that all the time, man. Do your best. Stay with the curve, if not ahead of the curve, guys and girls. Because listen, man, you know, we have ethnicity of the culture in the city, marginalized communities. Like, you know, we often left behind and not thought of, you know what I mean? And so, like, let's get on board right now, you know what I mean, while there's still time. Still ground floor, that's the funny part, like, you know what I mean?
It's just getting started.
Yeah, it's just getting started, man.
This is how we could do that, bridging the generational gap, too, you know, because it's going to happen regardless.
Oh, yeah. There's some inevitable shit.
It's already on these tablets. They are, man, I got a 3-year-old that could use these devices better than I could, so it's coming. You know, it is the future, and I always feel like, you know, the more we go with the flow rather than going against it, is the more we could help tailor it how it will. Let me use my wisdom, you know, and y'all got the expertise, and you know, y'all young and all that stuff, but let me use my wisdom to show y'all how to do this the correct way, rather than just straight denying it because it's something new and we used to what we used to. That's what our OGs did to us.
Exactly.
And look at where we at.
Yeah, man. It ain't come out too good. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't come out too good.
We're gonna keep doing the same thing. Or we're gonna get behind the young people. And when I say young people, I'm also kind of saying technology at the same time, because we're in the technology age, and the young people is that. So we're gonna get behind them by understanding this technology and figuring out ways to use it to create more opportunities, because I feel like it's actually creating more opportunities than what it's taking.
Come on.
You know, or we're going to sit here and block it until they start feeling like the type of way I got motivated to bring something new and feel like, all right, y'all don't want to mess with it, but it's still here.
It ain't going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere. You know, it might take a little longer, but when we figure it out, y'all gotta come pay for this.
But like, but what didn't though? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Amazon, how long they been in business and doing what they doing without making a profit. They ain't turning a profit for years upon years. You know what I'm saying?
And people didn't just accept that neither.
Nah, not at all.
Look at Blockbuster and Netflix. They're like, get that out of here. Facts. It's almost like, just look at history, man. Anything that gets rejected and don't get exploited, it ends up still happening, because you know, evolution is always going to happen. It's just what part of it you want to stand on. You want to be Blockbuster, or you want to be Netflix? So we're going to do something new and become a Blockbuster that sees what Netflix is trying to do.
You feel me?
And have a little bit of old and new, and we all would have been better.
Come on now.
You get what I'm saying?
Man. We want to be in the mix, man. In other words, we don't want to be the game at Kendrick Lamar concert.
You see?
We want to be on the stage, guys and girls. You dig?
So many words. You don't want to be that. Absolutely.
Oh man, we just having fun, man. Shout out to the game. Yo, but how do you see artificial intelligence like just shaping the future as far as like how people are thinking right now, right? Because you know, artists now that they know they got this tool, you know, and then they know they got like a little something in their arsenal now. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? How does that change things?
I mean, the same way it always done. It's been a competition. It always been about who got the best tools.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always been about that.
Actually, man, you see,
Like,
and it could work for good and bad, guys and girls, because Drake did try to use it, and that Pac shit didn't work out for him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, like, look,
you know what I mean? Like,
you gotta have your own strategies. You gotta know what works for you. You know, if you're gonna use AI, I would suggest using your own AI voice first. Start with that. Use it more for the expanding your creativity rather than but like I said, you could either use it for the right, or the bad,
for the wrong.
Obviously, that probably wasn't the best way to use that, and
backfire. You know what I mean?
Just like if you do good with it, it'll front fire. It'll bring better results. So
you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga?
you get what I'm saying? So, hey man, you
win some, you lose some.
You win some, you lose some. You know, now you just know, like, use your own voice. It's that simple. Just use your own voice. It's too new to be.
You feel me?
You gotta, especially with certain voices.
At least we got a good lesson of what not to do with this shit right now. You
dig? Or the people not to tamper with too, man.
Yeah. Because come on, like, you got to take. It's like nothing ain't sacred no more in this era. You dig? Like, come on, man. Some shit got to be off bounds. Like, you know what I mean?
You can't just put Michael Jackson.
Come on now.
And think people gonna be like, oh my God, it's Michael.
They gonna mob on you too.
I didn't disrespect Michael.
Facts.
I think it was just a bad play. It had nothing to do with the actual beef itself. I think if he would have did that without it being
either way,
it would have still got the same result. So I just feel like it just he used it wrong. That's a part of it. You live and you learn. I just hope other people learn from that. So
that's a fact.
You don't go down the same holes,
Right. Well, what's some advice you got, like, for some, people coming up in the game that's either looking to take advantage of this technology, or they just hand about it and they don't know which way to go?
Research. Knowledge is power.
Sheesh.
Like, honestly, like, especially nowadays. Like, I remember back in our days, you wanted to know what a word means. You would put in that word. You got to go to the dictionary.
You dig?
Word. A, B, and then after A, B, you got to look at the second letter that comes.
You feel me now? You had to do work. You had to do work. You know what I mean?
Nowadays, come on, man.
You got Google University, YouTube University.
Man, you could even just start having a conversation about it as
shit gonna pop up.
On your, it's too easy. I look at it like if you're not doing certain things now, it's because you just don't want to. So it's out
don't want it enough.
The information is out there. I'm not the type of person that like telling people what to think about anything. Just like the company, we empower you. We don't try to own you. Like this, I will give you the tools to go find the information yourself. But just like I said, my perspective on it and how I think that it should be used might be different from yours.
That's a fact.
So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do with it, but I would sit here and tell you, go get yourself as educated on it as possible. If you don't know how to do research, it starts with one word. What, 3?
Come on now.
What,
3? Come on now.
From there.
Come on.
Then you're gonna see blockchain.
Come on.
Then now that's another one. Start from
AI.
there. And then you're gonna see AI. If you don't know what that means, you do that. You go 5, 6, 7, 8 layers of that. You don't learn. You don't do a whole YouTube.
You're gonna see
Bitcoin.
Like,
you're gonna see Bitcoin, and that's how you start. I teach you how to research. Because research could teach you more than anything I could say right now.
That's a fact.
So Google, YouTube, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Start with keywords. I'll throw. Just like we said, Sony 360, immersive audio. If you don't know what that means, all you gotta do is pop that in on Google, and it's gonna give you videos. It's gonna give you all of that. You're not always gonna have the time to. Everybody's so short span. Like, I want to watch this interview, do this, and now you feel like you know about something. Nah, use that to hear about it, and then go figure out about it on your own.
You gotta educate yourself after that.
Even if I always tell people all the time, right? You give a 14-year-old a brand new BMW. 2028. Not even there yet. 2028. People will be like, damn, that's crazy. But at the same time, you're not doing nothing good for that 14-year-old. Because one, it's just right then, but long long time.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. If I sit here and have this available for you, you're not even gonna know the value in it if you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know that what I'm providing you is so innovative and could change this for you and all of that if you're not educated on what it is.
People trying to skip over the education too, especially like in crypto side. Like they just want the bread, like they want the return. Like they don't care like what it is.
If you don't know what gold is and somebody give you a brick of gold, you trade it for probably.
You feel me?
For nothing. Like you trade it for something else. Like man, I need some water right now. I got some Wendy's and some water. Give me a biggie back.
Nah, nigga, come on, bro. That's a fact. You see, with the dude, he bought a pizza slice for $1 Bitcoin. My nigga, like, you know what that shit worth right now? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he would have did his research and be like, man, you know, this is something new that's about to become this, then he would have valued that a little different. So I will always speak on education. That's why I love, you know, your platform, because you educate people. The more you that exists, the more of, you know, because I call it, we innovators of this new space.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because not a lot of people are talking about it, but more people need to talk about it. And hopefully with more interviews like this, will inspire more people to talk about it, because once you get educated on something, man, the sky's is the limit. Educate yourself in AI, educate yourself in Web3, you know, educate yourself in music, tech, you know, everything is evolving. Don't get left behind, man. Don't be the only one that don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be that guy or girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't be that guy.
Yeah, baby. But I want to jump into like, what strategies do you recommend for independent artists to navigate through like these algorithms or these streaming platforms nowadays, man?
It goes right back to what we was talking about before, your analytics.
Right.
You know, because with that, you start learning what works and what's not working.
But don't.
You know, you start learning like, all right, that will show you, all right, when I post around these times, I get more engagement.
Yeah.
That's still analytics. All of that falls back to data and analytics.
Come on, that's
you know,
it.
you gotta know what's going on with your business. You know, and that goes on all aspects. You gotta know what's going on with your records. You gotta know what's going on with your paperwork. You gotta know what's going on with your algorithm, your analytics, where you're hot at, where you're not. Because when there's a point of an artist's career where like it's time for them to go to the next level. You know, and there's always a differentiating factor. That's when the music business part come in. Most people just do the music, and that's it. I got a song.
My shit hot. My shit lit.
I got my shit lit, but you're not handling the business part of it by looking at your analytics. You know, looking at where people are playing you. You know, making sure that you know. This paperwork is done properly so you could get accredited the right way. I always tell people it's not about your music being out, it's about how you put out your music. That's the whole time span of your music. Who, how, when, all of that matters. So that's the advice I give you. Just pay more attention to your business. Stop being so excited to just throw a song out there just to say, hey, I just dropped.
That's what,
that word right there,
man,
is deadly.
I don't know how many artists I done told that shit to.
It's deadly.
It's like, man, and it keep you in a deadly cycle too. You know what I'm saying?
Deadly cycle where you just keep dropping, you getting that dopamine, drop, you know, but it's no plan, it's nothing in motion. You know, you kind of just wasting, you know, valuable material.
Some gems for artists too, man. Like you gotta. To a certain extent, take your feelings and the emotions out of it. Like, you know what I mean? You can't drop and like, you know, just off and promote just off of your feelings and your personal emotions. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's your passion. You know, but in this business, you gotta be careful because it's so passion driven that people don't know how to separate that.
That's
it's passion driven. You know, it's my art. You know, it's for me. You know, I feel like this is the hot song.
Facts, you know what I mean? And that's what the game missing A&R. You know what I mean? Artists and development. You know what I'm saying? Artists and repertoire. You know what I'm saying? But development of an artist, teaching you how to even conduct yourself in an interview. You know what I mean? Teaching you different etiquette, you know what I'm saying, in business, like
that too, you know. But I mean, that's also when I say using your, you know, because nowadays, right? Of course, there's not a lot of like help out there in the artist development part, but you could actually like go through something called like a self-artist development.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You kind of understand? I feel like at least now at this point, it's like, you know, just go find out stuff. You know, if you, because I know back in the days, you know, they'll get you. You know, back in the days, it was more like they were just making artists. So was that really artist development? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's cute. You know,
let's put them together. Yeah,
let's put her together. Here, wear this. Here, go on stage and practice this.
Right.
Do this and that. So I'm always a big advocate on like not going back to nothing, but just creating a whole new path.
Of course,
you know,
that's
I
true.
feel like there was gaps in all of that.
Of course,
too,
of course.
You know, artist development, but they were just kind of just creating little plants.
You
know,
whatever it is they want.
Like a little just molding you together and giving you this, giving you that. That kind of messed up the game a little bit in a sense too, you know,
sure
because
it played its part.
Yeah, it played its part, you know. But I feel like now the best way to educate an artist is how you doing artist development, but no artist nowadays know nothing about publishing.
They don't know nothing
they
about
was doing talent development. Not artist development.
Oh, nah, because overall artists should
if
be.
If you was developing as artists, they should know more about their business.
Right.
They all wouldn't be in messed up deals right now.
They should all know that they need a lawyer too.
They need a lawyer to look over their stuff. So are you really developing them, or are you just literally curating his talent to go exploit them?
Exactly. Yeah. So now the artists, the artists don't need the labels as they used to. You know what I mean? And you know, the artists know that. So now it's like, but it's still like a balance because, you know, they'll know that, okay, they don't need to do these certain things that artists of the past used to do or had to do, required. But now, you know, it's still a balance because now you're missing this other side of ignoring the business part of the, you know what I mean, the business aspects because you just lit over here. You know?
I agree because if anything, like, nowadays, you can't even be an artist unless you got a personality that goes.
Exactly.
That's artist development. I mean, as far as the old, what the old definition of artist development used to be, you gotta go on live all the time to keep your algorithm going. You know, you gotta be in shows so you can collect content. You know, you developing yourself as a talent. What's missing is the resources.
Exactly.
The resources, because now you're independent now. You know, so you could be developed as much as you want as an independent artist, but if you don't have no access to no resources and those is being gatekept from you and these opportunities and this support is not there and all of that still gets you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say like when I look at artist development a little different. Artist development is teaching you how to make sure that you you know, protect your music and copyright your songs.
That's right.
You know, teaching you how to get your publishing royalties and make sure you register your songs to the right PROs. You know, teaching you how to release your music on the metadata and how to work on a financial aspect of it, where when you do end up getting yourself to the point where you're getting advanced, you know how to use the right channels and do the right marketing, you read your right analytics to be able to make the money back in your own. Because nowadays, just say you could be an independent artist and go get funding from us. You know, so now after that happens, you know, if you didn't have that marketing support that we're going to be able to give you, if you don't have that engine that we're going to be able to put behind you, would you say that just because somebody taught you how to perform right and hold the mic right, you're going to be successful?
You know what I mean? Nah. And a lot of them do too. Like, you know what I mean? And that's when you got to balance it out. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's when you got to get behind them even more, because it's like, all right, you got that part. So I'm not saying it eliminated artist development. I'm just saying there's two aspects of it now. You know, because the other part was, we're going to make you a good performer and a good entertainer, but we're going to control the business side for you. That's how it was before.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. We got that.
We got that. You know, just go entertain.
You know what I mean?
You know, but if we're going to do it, we're going to do it.
We got to do it. And that's why data is king, man. That's why data is king. You know what I mean? Because, you know, once you're able to control your data, you know what I mean, and then you could always be your own boss. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. You know where you lit at, you know where to go and where not to go. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, who's purchasing and who's buying and who's not. You know where your purchasing power is at. You know where all your power is at. Because data, powers in the data. You know what I'm saying? So come on, let's go. Like, but so basically you saying the best algorithm beta is data, basically, hands down.
That's where it starts.
Yeah.
It's like walking blind. You know, you're never gonna reach your destination if you're walking blind. You know,
Facts.
it's data and just paying attention to your business.
That's true.
Honestly,
that's true.
from there, one step give you the next step. Just say, for example, you look at your data and you see, you know, that all right, I did this promotion, this marketing. How could you market yourself without looking at that?
Exactly.
How you know if your marketing is working?
Right.
You putting money into playlists and you're not looking at dollars. I mean, you gotta get to the point where, I mean, it gets deep. I probably know, you know, more than the average person when it comes to that. So I wouldn't expect everybody to notice, but the more you dive into it, the deeper you get, the more secure you are, because from that, I've been in moments where, you know, I was working with certain artists and we done invested into, you know, some promotion and all that. But because I knew how to pay attention to that, I was able to be like, oh, nah, this is fake.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Right away.
This is fake because you have all of these plays coming from this one playlist over here. There's no radio playlist. There's no algorithmic playlist. There's no nothing else. You know, but if I didn't look at my data and pay attention, I probably would have gave him more money.
Right.
And then by the time you know your song disappear off the DSP, you wonder why. You know, paid your way off the fucking platform.
That's crazy, man.
You know, so that's why, like, you have to, because it's your driving force. You know, you put some ad dollars over there. All right, let me see if it worked. Let me see what type of, you know, response I got from that. You know, that could be the difference between saving you tens of thousands of dollars of putting it in the wrong place. You might be getting hype from over here organically, but you putting money over there. But if you're not paying attention, you think you're getting that hype because the money you're putting over
not
here,
even knowing.
not knowing. If you would have just found out that it's over here and put that same amount of money over there,
out of golden.
But you see the difference now. Imagine putting you toe to toe with an artist that's doing that. And you just out here. It's not a competition.
Oh,
that's why sometimes it's not about talent.
Yeah, it's like night and day. We gotta show them, baby. You
gotta show them.
What you think about music on the blockchain?
Music on the blockchain, well, as far as like dropping it on the blockchain, you know, I feel like it's an opportunity that's so underrated right now, but it's because they just don't know enough about it. You know, because a lot of people don't know, you drop music on a blockchain, you get your money like this.
Sheesh.
You know what that could do for artists?
Yeah. Did y'all hear that? Okay.
You know, you could get marketing dollars for your music while you're putting it out.
Come on now.
Like, come on. You know, you could, you know, have that to use to buy yourself out your recoup. You know, it's so many different ways. You know, but I could sit here and say that all day because I understand it.
Facts.
You know, but the goal is for everybody to understand it to this way, to how you know how it can help you. You know, because if I was an artist and, you know, the blockchain came out, and especially if I already have an audience.
Come on now. Yeah.
And if I don't, I'll make my best efforts to create an audience because
you got to.
Literally, you get 300 people that support you.
That's right,
And you mix that with blockchain.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, 300 real followers, subscribers, you know, fans. You know what I mean? 300 to 1,000 real followers, fans, subscribers. Like, it'll change your life because the days of that's why you don't need the major labels. The days of having to go gold and selling 500,000 and going platinum and selling 1 million. You know what I mean? For to not even reap the rewards, really, for them to just give you crumbs still. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like now it's direct connect, direct to consumer. You know what I mean? Like, this is the future, you know?
It's the future. Time to stop looking like money and time to start going to get money.
Sheesh, come on, man. Motherfuckers that went to from faking it till you make it to just faking it to fake it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
making us out the picture.
Yeah, like niggas ain't even thinking about making it now. They just faking it. Like
that one picture. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting your money from these promos and stuff, but you're a musician.
Come on now.
Like, come on. What are you doing?
What we doing here?
You know what I'm saying? So now, like,
shit
get your business right. You know, do your research. There's so many tools available for independent artists that
man.
You're almost going backwards going to a major.
Yeah. Come on. Like, why would you?
Like, you being lazy.
Come on, man. I've been in the music industry for years, and And the most common thing I've seen is like artists trying to get out their deals once they're on, you know what I mean? And then that's still one of the hardest things to ever do, you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't it sound crazy that while everybody is going through that and sharing those experiences, you still got all the sheeps over here
Right.
still trying to I want to go! Like the building burning down, people running out, and you
let me in!
You get what I'm saying?
Niggas trying to look for it, man, fire. Niggas trying to look for it. Yo, we ain't burning. I'm still trying to get in. Like,
it don't make
man.
no sense. The building is burning.
Burning, y'all.
Down.
Come on now.
It really is. You know, the it's over. The secret is out. You know, you can't. These new generation kids, you gotta respect them. You can't trick them no more. Then you see, they use their resources. They'll go on TikTok and destroy your
your shit.
Dig up who you spoke to, who's in the eighth
expose
grade,
everything.
So, like, full transparency. We're in the just be transparent, man. Let's just get this done the right way.
That capping era over with, bro.
It's
like,
over.
Big
You could
time,
you could check somebody's facts like his car facts. It's just instantly.
Instant. You know what I mean? Push of a button, man.
Push of a button. Information is too available. So
man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, yo, but with the role of like virtual reality and immersive experiences playing like, you know, a role in music right now, like, what do you think? How do you think it's gonna impact music distribution like over this next 5-10 years?
Big, you know, because even just to touch on the Sony 360 immersed audio, you gotta think about it. That's like a whole new way of listening to sound.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And music, you know what that comes with? That comes with more softwares, hardwares, you know, more jobs. Once again, technology creating more jobs because you know why? That's a specialized skill. You know, for people who know music, mastering a song and engineering a song is two different specialized skills. You know, now you just got another skill, which is being able to do mix a song to the quality of the Dolby Atmos or the immersed audio. Now that just created another whole avenue for that. And now the softwares and the hardwares that you're gonna need to facilitate the hardware aspect of it is gonna be new type of headphones coming out, new type of speakers coming out to be able now that created a whole new industry over there. You know, and of course on the distribution side, that's a whole new avenue that we're bringing to the field now because we just gave our artists another way to distribute that, to put out that sound, a brand new. I mean, like for people who don't know about the technology, like you put the music on right now in your headphone and it sound like you're in the middle of a club. That's something completely different, you know. So I mean, we're a pleasure to be able to bring that out to the people, but I feel like the impact it's gonna be major because it's creating something brand new. You know,
it is. And new art forms and all that kind
everything, art forms, everything. You know, you gotta have to bridge the gap and bridge things that could support it, and that's gonna bring even new things out too. So I feel like we're just getting started, really.
You
know, we're just getting started, and a little teaser, you know, we got for the people. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. You know, we are the all-in-one entertainment solution. You know, meaning the content creators, we're not leaving y'all out neither, because nowadays everybody is streaming. You know, everybody is monetizing.
Everywhere you go,
everywhere you go, you could stream podcasts now. You could do all of that. You know, but to bring that, staying very true to independence and creating new ways of monetizing. You know, we got a aspect coming soon. Let me just paint a picture for you. You know, music mixed with TV.
Facts.
You know, actual like musicians being able to drop their songs and on streaming platforms.
Right.
You know, not just DSPs, not just I mean like on TV platforms.
And people right in their home, in their living room, in their bedroom.
Like you could go on Spotify or you could go on your Roku.
You heard?
You see, you get what I'm saying? You could go on your iTunes,
we expanded.
You could go on your Fire Stick.
Facts.
And still hear your favorite artist.
Come on now, that's lit.
It's expanding. That's taking music, you know, entertainment, content creation, all of that stuff to a whole different level. But you know, we got phases, and you know that's just little teasers.
Come on, man.
You the advocate for the new technology and all of that stuff. So it's only right that we bring it to you.
Come on, man.
First,
we appreciate you for that. You know what I mean? Right here on the blockchain.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? First, you know what I mean? You Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right here. Anything y'all want to say to the people before we get out of here? Man? Oh, shout out to Jenna. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jenna over there. Where she at in the world right now?
Man, Jenna's a global citizen.
Globe-trotting ass. Like, she globe-trotting all over the world.
Today, there, tomorrow. Catch Jenna where she's at when you need Jenna. We're going to put it there. Shout out to Jenna. You know, shout out to Reddy. You know, Afro Beats podcast.
That's right. Shout out to Afro Beats, baby.
Y'all
Come on, man.
Hear a lot of collaboration with us and the whole Afro world in general. You know,
that's right.
You got the leading genre right now. You know, shout out to Jersey Club too with the latest sound killing TikTok.
Hello.
So we're not only becoming new with technology, we new with just whatever that's new that's happening.
That's it. Come on, man. We've been on that. Like, you know what I mean? From time.
We global with it too.
You
so
dig?
we bring a lot of different sounds too, man.
Right, yeah.
House and this.
Come on. International things. You know what I mean? Like, man.
Because one thing I noticed is you have artists that's super major over here in this part of the world. And
we
won't know them.
We don't know who. Why not? Like, come on.
Why not?
They should be promoting us and we promoting them. You know what I mean?
Why not? That bridge is already being crossed. But shout out to Afro Beats for showing that's possible, though.
That's right. Yeah, shout out.
Afro Beats artists on BET stages.
Come on now.
You know, like
making some representing pretty good too. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Man.
Hot 97. I hear Afro Beats just as much as I hear.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
You know, so it shows that it's possible though, man, and definitely
anything possible, man.
Anything's possible, but definitely shout out to the Iconic Global team.
Come on, Iconic Global, man, all over the world, representing, you know what I mean, putting in work, you know what I mean, so for y'all lazy people out there, man, y'all better get up and go get some.
Go get that education, man.
Yeah, first and foremost, man.
Go educate yourself in a new way. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, just make sure you be iconic.
Come on, man, because that's what we do. We are iconic, you heard me? What's your social media and all that before we get out of here?
You can follow us on Instagram at Ikonic Distro, Iconic with a K, Distro, or you can you can get us at iconicdistro.com as well. You know, get that free sign up and start your journey.
That's right, man. Start your journey today. Link down there. Info down there. Y'all know what's up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Tap in with us right now. No, right now. You know what I mean? Until next time, I'm G for stop everything. You know what I mean? I'm G on the Blockchain Podcast. It's my guy Andrew from Iconic. We are iconic. You know what I mean? Once again, shout out to Jenna. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the homies, you know what I'm saying, around the world. And make sure that guys and girls, that is, and make sure that y'all are part of this revolution, aka the evolution. You know what I mean? You dig? Until next time, we out of here. Bye. Peace.